devil is busy. I don't believe in the devil, but I'm going to use that language. The devil is busy. If they know that the key to your God divinity is behind something that makes you uncomfortable, and we as humans choose comfort over discomfort every single time, we have literally chose the comfort of discomfort. Do you understand that your present life is uncomfortable, but you are comfortable in that discomfort? That's how lazy we are. And the devil knows it. If you knew the key to why you were here, that yearning in your heart, if you knew it was on the other side of figuring out that you've always been a leader and you've been called into the leadership position since the day you put his hands around your neck, he just had to put his hands there to trip you into knowing you are a leader. Forced into it, and that's the training. And when you were worker, the way you commanded those rooms, you had regulars. You had motherfuckers coming back for whatever you were doing. Hey, P-Power. I'm for it. But you had people coming back, you know what I'm saying? And it was more than that. It was the total experience. Whatever that experience was, it was a total experience. That is you using your skill to move, not manipulate, to move. And you can use that opportunity to feed into souls. And those were adults that you were doing that with. Dare to dream. Dream about the great, just, if your vision is just the ability to dream about that. I just want to believe again. That's it. Because the other thing that I wrote down while you were talking is you're building yourself back up. Because every time I say something, you're like, well, I used to be, or I'm that girl. And I was just like, but you're not her today. So we don't care who you were yesterday. Yesterday is yesterday. We want to talk about today. But you know your potential because you've been hurt. That's why I've been fighting for my marriage. Because we've been happy, so I know it's possible. How much effort is he and how much effort am I willing to put in figuring out how to be happy again? And you can become her again. How much effort are you willing to put forth? I can drag your ass kicking or screaming. You can jump off and say, fuck it, I'm staying where I'm at. Or I can take you, because every second that I have to repeat myself to you is a second taken away from me pushing you forward. Does that make sense? You're a teacher, so you understand. If you have to reteach something, that just took 15 minutes away from our next lesson. So know that every time I got to repeat myself to you is a second you just took away from your progress, and you know there's real progress here. We ain't playing no games. Notice when you said there's been a block, you tapped your third eye. You said, I know there's been a block. Whether you knew it or not, you were tapping your third eye. So you know there's a block. It's calcified. It's calcified, you know, and we're shaking it awake. Your homework is to dream. Your mantra, until we meet again, is dare to dream. That is what I wrote down while we were talking. Dare to dream. Your homework is to just dream of the possibilities. This isn't nothing to play with. So whatever you are struggling with, understand, boom, the devil is busy. Whatever you are struggling with is what you need the most. Okay, so any resistance, I don't want to talk to adults. That means that's who you need to be talking to. You defaulted to what's easy. You could talk to kids in your sleep. Don't take the easy road. You're gonna be okay either way because you chose it. But you want to be okay, or do you want to be the head of household on your terms? And so you're being built back up. So you're building yourself back up. So you first have to get yourself to the space of that girl that you used to be. Do you journal?
Yes.
Okay, so tonight, are you writing down your homework?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so your additional homework piece is you need to write about the chick you used to be. Who was Miss Maria? And we can speak in different phases of your life because there's different parts of your personality that you want to pick up from different spaces, right? So the bubbly 3-year-old, you want to pick that bubbly piece back up. Like you're bubbly today, but dang it, you was bubbly at 3 and you want that bubbly back. He can speak in different phases of your life because there's different parts of your personality that you want to pick up from different spaces, right? The bubbly 3-year-old, you want to pick that bubbly piece back up. Like, you're bubbly today, but dang it, you was bubbly at 3 and you want that bubbly back because you remember how good it felt. You know, maybe you were really, really sharp at 10 with math. Now you want to be sharp about everything, but it was just math that you excelled at. So, but I want that sharpness back. So think about the attributes of yourself from your earliest memory to present day, because there's good parts of you today. So we want to take those with you. Journal about that. Call that back into yourself. Remember her, right? And don't remember her in a way that you're just like, oh, but I mean, if tears come, let them come. But we're doing this from a space of self-love. I want to remember you. I don't want to forget you. All right? Journal from that perspective and do that for however long you need to do that, because we're calling her back in. So the objective is we're calling her back in. And we want to be able to make a list. So what are the attributes that we want to return? Because now we can take that list, move it into our heart's desire, and now when God searches our hearts, God knows what our desires are. But if we don't even know what our target is, I just want to go back to the old me. Who is that?